Welcome to my puff flower series. This is part 2 of 5 videos I created, which will teach you how to crochet the simple puff flowers, how to turn them into square motifs and round motifs, and then how to connect them without sewing them 2 different ways. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button below so you can follow along with me. I'll be releasing each video weekly. Members of my channel have instant access to the entire series, so if you don't want to wait, check out my membership below and consider subscribing. To all my members, thank you all for your support. So let's get started. These are the materials you will need. These are the abbreviations I used. The written pattern is in the description. Today we'll be turning these flowers into 2 different square motifs. One will be a solid square and it looks like this. This is a 3 round square, and then I'll show you how to crochet the granny square, and again this one has 3 rounds. So here you can see how it looks like with 1 round, 2 rounds and 3 rounds, both in granny square and in the solid square. So we'll be starting with the solid square. We will be using the flower that we made in part 1. If you don't have the pattern, I will put it in the description below, or you can watch the video right here. I'll be attaching it here at anywhere on the screen. We will be using the version with the loops at the back, and we will start by making a slip knot. And then we attach with a slip knot anywhere on these loops at the back. Now, if you're not sure what is the beginning, start from the end and count 12 loops back. It's 9, 10, 11, 12. And then if it's too tight, just insert your needle through just to loosen it up a little bit. The first loop is always tight. Push your needle through and join with a slip knot. Like so. Now we chain 2 and this counts as a double crochet. Into the next loop we will be making a double crochet. And then a corner, our first corner, into the next loop by making 2 double crochet. That's 1, same loop, 2, then a treble, so yarn over twice, insert it into the loop, same loop below, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then 2 more double crochet into the same loop. That's 1, and that is 2. You'll have a bit of a bunched up stitches, but they will loosen up. So let's continue. This is our repeat section, 2 double crochet and this set of stitches in the next loop. So again, into the next loop, double crochet, then into the next loop, another double crochet, and then next loop we're gonna do double crochet, double crochet, treble, and 2 more double crochet, all in the same loop. And now we have another corner. So again, our repeat section is double crochet, and this set of stitches into the next loop, 2 double crochet, treble, 2 double crochet. Now, since this is a square, we have 2 more repeats. we continue with a double crochet in next, and then again double crochet in next. Some loops are tighter than others, but you can use a needle to loosen them up. Okay, so we made two double crochet. Now into the next loop we have 2 double crochet, treble, and then 2 double crochet. And we have 3 more loops left, 1 more repeat. So again, double crochet, double crochet, and then last loop we have 2 double crochet, treble, and then 2 double crochet. And this is the first round finish. We've crocheted in all 12 loops. To close the round, slip stitch at the top of chain 3. And this is how it looks like. From the back is just about covering the flower. And now we continue with round 2. We start the second round by turning, so we can work on the right side, and then we chain 3. This counts as our first double crochet. Then into the next we make a double crochet, and then again into the next another double crochet, and our next stage is the treble, and into that treble we are making our corner. And to make our corner we make into that stitch 2 double crochet, then a treble, so yarn over twice and make your treble in the same stitch, and then 2 double crochet. And this is our corner. Now we are starting a new side, so this will be our repeat section. We are going to make a double crochet in every single double crochet below. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And again, we now have reached our treble stitch right here. We're gonna make another corner. So 2 double crochet, like this, then a treble, and then 2 double crochet. And this is our repeat section. We have 6 double crochet, and then into the treble below, 2 double crochet, treble, 2 double crochet, and repeat this 2 more times on each of the remaining sides of the square. After you make your repeats, you will have these 3 stitches left, and we are going to double crochet in them. So 3 double crochet, that's 1, 2, and 3. And to close the round, slip stitch at the top of chain 3, a slip stitch. And this is our second round. This is how it looks like. And this is how it looks like from the back. And from this point on, if you want to make this square bigger, repeat this second round over and over. And when I say repeat, I mean double crochet in every single double crochet below. And when you reach the treble, make 2 double crochet, treble, 2 double crochet all in that stitch to form the new corner. Also, you don't have to turn after every round. We only turn once so we can crochet on the right side. So yeah, this is how it looks like with 3 rounds. And I think this is a perfect for baby blankets, afghans, on like diamonds or like squares. It's up to you. I think these ones are better suited for clothes, and these tiny ones, these are my favorite. They can be used as accents on your accessories. Of course, you can use them any way you want. This is how I would use them. So let's continue now with the granny square. Granny squares are easier because they use less yarn, and also they are crocheted a lot faster. So let me show you how to turn your flower into a granny square. And again, let's see where our start is. First, we come backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That tiny loop, I'm going to loosen it up a little bit so I can push my hook through. Okay, and then we're going to start in that. Of course, you can start at any point, but it's better if you start at the beginning. And we are going to make a slip knot and attach the yarn. So slip knot and then pull it through, make a chain. And this is how you join yarn. Now we chain 2, and this counts as a double crochet. Into the same loop, we're going to make the following stitches. 2 double crochet, okay. Fold your flowers so you can expose the loop even more. It's easier like that. So, and I'm gonna crochet over the end so I don't have to weave it in. So again, into the same loop, 2 more double crochet, so we're gonna end up with 3, including this chain 3, then chain 3, and into the same loop make 3 more double crochet. It's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is our first corner. What we're gonna do is skip 2 loops, skip the next 2 loops, and then into the next one we're gonna create the same set of stitches. So skip 1, skip 2, into the third loop we're gonna make 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and then we chain 3, and again into the same loop below 3 more double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and again we have a corner. 2 more repeats, skip 2, and into the third one make, don't forget to crochet over your loop, make 3 double crochet, chain 3, and then a same 3 double crochet, same loop. And last repeat, skip 2 loops, into the third one make 3 double crochet, one double crochet, second one, it's a bit fiddly, and then chain 3, and again 3 more double crochet. And then we skip the 2, and to close the round we slip stitch at the top of that chain 3. And this is our first round. Like so, you have your corners here. Now it's just about enclosing the flower. You can stop here. If you want the square bigger, I'll show you how to crochet the second round. And we start by turning and then chaining 3, and this counts as a double crochet. And from this point on, we crochet into the spaces between these clusters of 3 double crochet. So to do that, insert your hook into this space between the 3 clusters and make 2 double crochet. And this is another cluster formed. Now next space is a chain 3, so we will be forming the corner by making a chain 3, making 3 double crochet into that space, chain 3, and then 3 more double crochet stitches. And this is the corner, and now this is your repeat, 3 double crochet in a space between clusters, and 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet into that chain 3 space. So here we go again, another space, we make 3 double crochet in there, and the next space is a chain 3, so make 3 double crochet, then chain 3, and then again 3 double crochet. And we repeat this in every single chain 3 space, so 2 more times. So next space, so now I've reached the end of the round. To close it, we slip stitch at the top of chain 3. And this is how the second round looks like from the back as well. And from this point on, just like the solid square, repeat round 2 as many times as you like by making 3 double crochet in every space between clusters. And when you reach the corner, you make 3 double crochet, chain 3 double crochet. I think this is the perfect size for blankets, for clothing, and for accents on hats, bags, anything smaller. These are so cute. I love this one. And this is how you turn puff flowers into square motifs. If you have any questions about these 2 tutorials, put them in the comments below and I'll be more than happy to answer you. And next time I will show you how to turn these exact flowers into round motifs. Happy crocheting!